Hi, I'm Andy Alloway. I'm the owner and broker at Deeb Realty. Today I want to give you the first half kind of stats, MLS stats for the first half of 2014. So if we looked at the number of active listings currently, and this was on a poll day, it's probably about July 6th or 7th, but we had 3,920 active listings versus 4,262 last year. So again, our inventory continues to fall behind of the previous year. So these numbers would be probably helpful to continue to go up a little bit, but they're still where they're at. Average list price for the first half of the year was $205,000 versus $195,000 average list on the first half of the year. Net pendings. We've had 7,055 homes go in a pending status to the first 6 months of the year versus 6,890. And remember, we're coming off of a year last year, 2013, that was by far and away a record for the number of sales and pending transactions in our market. So we continue to exceed those, which is a good thing. June, if we break it down just in June numbers, 1,209 versus 1,142, so we're still outpacing last year's June months at this time. Number of closed properties for the first half of the year, almost 6,000 versus 5,900. So again, that shows we're still exceeding the pace that we set last year. June numbers, 1,273 and 1,298. So we're pretty much right on par with where our June closed numbers were for the previous year. Average price. Now we start to look at these average prices are really going up as well. For the Omaha market, we're taking kind of leaps and bounds from year to year here. Average price is $181,000 versus $174,000 a year ago. That's a significant increase for Omaha. June, we're looking at about $200,000 in the average sale price or close price of a property versus $190,000 last year. We start breaking it down into new construction. There was 688 new construction homes that sold per the MLS. Obviously, some of the information, especially new construction, isn't always in the MLS, but it's a good guide as we go, as everything is compared. So 688 properties were sold, 726 a year ago. In June, 111 versus 154. So the numbers are down, but this is very interesting. The volume is significantly up, and the new construction average is much higher. So you're seeing a lot higher move-up buyers, people that are building higher-end homes, as opposed to maybe what we did in the past year. So average new construction sale so far through the first 6 months, 288,000 versus 267,000 a year ago. Significant increase, 21,000. And in June, the average new construction home sale price was $340,000 in Omaha versus last year was $282,000. So you see a lot more people that are out there building in a little bit higher price ranges, which is good. I think that is ultimately that move-up market is breaking through and things are moving well. Existing homes, not new construction. You take new construction out. The average through the first 6 months of the year sale price was $167,000 versus $161,000 last year. June. Average existing sale price $187,000 versus $178,000. So we're breaking all these records. After the downturn in the market, we've already exceeded all of the highs that we achieved prior to that. So the Omaha market has been very good. And just as another side note, about 70% of all homes in the first 6 months of the year were sold in Omaha and surrounding areas in the MLS were under $200,000. So if you want any more information on these stats or anything else, please call me anytime and I would be happy to talk with you. Thanks.